Hello and welcome back to the channel. First of all, let me apologize for the lack of content on the channel for the past week or so. I started a new job last Monday, which works better for my family schedule, but I've been trying to sort out the best time for me to film videos for you all. So I am going to start moving forward, trying to film as much as I can over the weekend and in the evenings, and as I can, I'll put content up. But there will be at least 3 or more videos per week. I'm shooting at actually getting 5 to 6 up a week, but we'll see how that works out. But I just ask that you please be patient with me, and I appreciate it if you are. And so yeah, we will get started. So what we're doing today is the Pastel Halloween color tag. I have been tagged by Tamara's Coloring Coven as well as Louise Coloring 41, and I want to say a big thank you to both of you ladies for tagging me in this. So we're going to be working on this image here from Heather Valentin. This is from her Halloween coloring book, volume 4. I will get zoomed in and we'll get started. Also, I guess I should have said that first. I will be using the Astra Pastelo colored pencils for this. So let me get you zoomed in and we will get going. And I will start answering some questions. Okay, I think we are going to start on her little sleeper. Okay, so for her sleeper, I'm going to do in a couple shades of purple, purplish pink kind of color. And anyway, let me give this a real quick sharpen, and we will start answering these questions. All right. Sorry for the noise. Okay. So question number 1 is, what is your favorite candy? Well, my favorite candy is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I love those. They are definitely my favorite and have been for most of my life. So, but yeah, I very much love those. Let's see. Next question is, what is your most favorite memory of Halloween when you were a kid? I don't know that I can pick just one, other than to say that mine would be the Halloweens that I had before my dad got sick, and he would go with us trick-or-treating and stuff. Yeah. So just any and all the Halloweens that I got to go out and my dad went along with us. Those were my best ones. What is your tradition for Halloween if you don't go trick-or-treating or hand out candy? Well, mine is watching the movie Halloween. I watch the original Halloween every Halloween, whether we go trick-or-treating or not. At some point on Halloween, I sit down and watch that movie. It's one of my all-time favorite scary movies, and I watch it every year. I absolutely love it. These 2 colors might not have been the best, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Let's see. Find my brush. Okay. Well, there it is. Laid my book on it. Okay, so next question is, For those who have kids, did you dress them up on their first Halloween? And if so, what was it? Well, I did my oldest daughter. I dressed her up as a ladybug. It was the cutest little costume ever. But yeah, I dressed her up as a ladybug and took her out trick-or-treat. And it was a lot of fun. Halloween is her favorite. Actually, Halloween is my oldest and my youngest favorite holidays too, so it's kind of a big deal around my house. Okay, number 5. For those who have pets, do you dress them up for the holiday too? If so, what is their costume? Well, we have 2 cats, Leopard and Luna, and we do not dress them up. Trying to dress up cats does not typically go well. So yeah, they don't get dressed up. Oops, I ran outside the line there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Number 6. Which spooky pet would you choose? A black cat, an owl, a bat, a rat, or a wolf? Well, we love cats, so I'd have to say it would either be a black cat or an owl, because I also love owls. Make sure you can still see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, number 7, favorite scary video game. Well, that would be Resident Evil. I used to play that all the time. I haven't played video games much at all in years, but when I did, that was my favorite game. Let's see. That was 7. Number 8 is, what weird or silly thing are you afraid of? What weird or silly thing are you afraid of? I don't know, honestly. What to say for that one, as far as it being weird or silly. I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, I have which to most people is, I guess, who don't have that issue, it's not really, it would probably seem silly, so, but I have a huge fear of, being confined in a small space. I got stuck when I was a kid in a gas station bathroom for a while because the lock got stuck and couldn't get the door open for a while. And so ever since then, I've kind of had this fear of getting stuck somewhere. So like, I'm scared of elevators and stuff like that, because I'm always afraid of getting stuck somewhere. So, I guess that's what I would have to say for that. feel like I usually don't get much done coloring wise on these, so trying to get a little bit more done before I move on. Okay, number 9, your favorite Halloween or scary song? I don't know, really. I don't really know very many scary or Halloween songs to begin with, so I guess I'll just say any of the songs from Nightmare Before Christmas, because I love that movie. It's one of my favorites, so I'll just say any of the music from there, I guess. Okay. Next is, have you ever used a Ouija board? No. Nope. Definitely not. I will not mess with one of those. Yeah, I won't mess with them. I don't think that they're any kind of thing to play with, so I definitely will not. Okay. Number 11. Tell us something creepy that has happened to you. Okay, well, try to fix this light. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for all that glare. I gotta figure out my lighting a little better. But okay, so something creepy that's happened to me. Well, when I was a kid, I think I was in, like, what was it, 6th grade? Yeah, I was in 6th grade, and I had this friend named Alicia, and our parents used to give us money. We lived pretty close to each other, and our parents used to give us money and let us walk down to the bread store, which wasn't very far, just around the corner a little bit. Probably didn't take us 5-10 minutes. We were there. But yeah, so they used to give us money to go get little snack cakes from the bread store. Well, we was walking there one day, and we noticed that there was this pickup truck following us. It was like a white pickup truck or whatever. And we used to always go through the back lot, back behind like this shopping center that the bread store was in. And there was one of those, I don't really know what they're called, but it's one of those yellow bar things that go across to keep cars from going through. It had one of those there, and cars and trucks and things were not supposed to go back there. There was signs telling them not to, and that big old bar was across there and everything. But so we go into this lot to walk through it to get to the bread store, and we seen that this truck goes around this yellow bar up into the parking lot to follow us. And it was creeping too. It was like going real slow the whole time to stay behind us, not going, you know, the normal speed limits a car would be going or anything. It was obvious they were following us. So once they went around that into that area where they wasn't supposed to be, and we realized that they definitely were following us, we took off running, and we ran into the bread store, and the truck pulled up out there and sat there for quite a while, and we ended up staying in the bread store until it left. But and then we ran the whole way home. But it kind of scared us quite a bit. it was just creepy, the way the person was acting, and yeah. Like I said, he even went where you weren't supposed to be driving to continue following us. So it was just very creepy. Let's see. Oh, I might get her sleeper done. Maybe. Oh, I got to figure out what's going on with my light. Anyway, I will read the next question in just a second. Let me try to get a little bit more done on here. I was hoping to be able to at least get to the pumpkin as well before we were done. Let's see. Number 12, do you believe in spirits or ghosts? If so, tell why you do, or if you've encountered one. Well, I definitely believe. We lived in a place in Georgia when I was a kid. We moved around a whole lot when I was a kid. But we lived in Georgia for a little bit, and when we did, place we lived, me and my brother and my sister, we all experienced things in that place. And there was one night in particular that when our parents had went out, they were out somewhere, I can't remember, I don't know if they were maybe working or what, but it was at night and we were home and by ourselves, which my brother and sister are quite a bit older than me, so you know, they were definitely old enough for us to be there by ourselves. But anyway, so just all kinds of weird things started happening in the house that night. Like, you could hear footsteps going up and down the hallway, and the pots and pans in the kitchen just sounded like they were just being clinked around together, and there was just all kinds of other stuff that happened that night. It was just, yeah, we ended up taking off and hiding in our parents' room, jumped in their bed and just hid in there until they got home. And when we told them about it, they told us, yeah, there ain't nothing in this house. You all are imagining things. But anyway, yeah, so I definitely do believe. I believe in it. That was 12. 13. Have you ever been in a real haunted house? Not a made-up one, but an honest haunted house. Well, I think that kind of goes along with what the answer I gave for my last question. But yes, I do believe I have been. That place we lived where we encountered all the activity and things. But other than that, not really. Okay, and the last question is, do you go to a cemetery at night? And if so, have you seen things? I do not go into the cemetery at night. I don't. It's just not something that I've ever done or felt the desire to do. Not knocking anyone who does, but I haven't. So that would be a no. Okay. And then, so as far as who I am going to tag in this video, I would like to tag T from T's World of Adult Coloring. So I think I'm probably going to go, and I will try to finish probably finish this up in another video. If not, though, it will definitely go up on my Instagram page when it is complete. And I'm going to try to do a finished pages video at the end of this month for the last couple months or so. I haven't done that because I really haven't had that many finishes each month, but I will probably start doing that every so many months or so when I feel like I have a decent amount to show you all. So, but if you have an Instagram account and would like to follow me over there, it is DJ's Colorful Escape, all together, no capitals, no symbols, just DJ's Colorful Escape. But all right, guys, I think that is it for me for right now. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to get you all some content up as quickly as possible and get back to how I was doing it and getting something posted every day, if not multiple a day. So yeah, so let me zoom out so you can kind of see her a little bit. If you like this video or videos like these, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And leave me a comment down below. Anything at all. You can answer the questions if you want to, or anything. But until next time, you all stay safe and happy coloring. Bye, guys.